Yo, shout out to my boy Chris Ryan. They got me out here at Chris Ryan Media up in the studios. I'm Zyto Crowns, man. You watching Artist Perspective. I like to consider my music inspirational. I don't, for the most part, inspirational. You know what I'm saying? I got different types. I can do a lot of different things. I'm versatile, but for the most part, when I'm really saying something and I'm really putting together music, I like to motivate people, and I like to get them that feeling that you get when you about to go play basketball, or you about to go work out, or you about to go get it in. Just that inspiration feeling. That's the kind of music that I like to make. The grind and everyday life, getting it. Like, I only speak about life experiences, so everything is something that probably went on with me, to some degree. I believe that music is therapy. It's like healing. So I'm inspired by certain things, and I'm inspired by music, and I just it's basically that sound, that feel good, that anytime in the car music, getting out the shower music. I don't know, probably 6. I won't say making music, but just kind of realizing that I like music. I was probably about 6, and I had some Anita Baker records, and I was in love with Anita Baker. I loved her voice, and I didn't even really know what music was probably at the time. I just knew that I liked this, so I would imitate Anita Baker, and I would sing, Anita Baker. And that was probably the first time I realized I liked music. What got me starting to rap was probably like Redman and Method Man. Growing up, they were my two. I couldn't tell you who was better. They were my two favorite. I got to give it both of them, but they were they were dope to me. So I wanted to spit bars. I wasn't too social. I played ball a lot, and I did music a lot. So music helped me have a voice as far as getting things off that I needed to get off my chest, and just writing different things. I would write stories. I would write books and poems, and it wasn't necessarily just music. I was a writer. And one of my big homies that was kind of giving me a little game, mentoring me on music. He, at the time, I had a partner. We had a group, a rap group. And it was just getting together at the house, writing, lyrics, to beats, never really recording anything or putting it down. We did a lot of live performances. I was an entertainer before I was a artist. I was an entertainer. So one of the big homies, got us and took us to the studio. We were only about 13. That was the first time I actually got in a studio. And the feeling of being in a studio for the first time and laying down your verse and like hearing the final product and you're hearing yourself, it's like unreal. Like, you don't even believe that that's you. And it kind of gets addicting to where it's like you want to continue, like you just want to keep doing it. I was about 15, and I was always like ahead of my time. So, I was like, it's taking too long to get in the studio, and like I got stuff to spit. I want to get on the mic. I want to get on these tracks. So I went to the neighborhood guitar center, the local guitar center. I always had money. I was, doing my thing. So, I bought Pro Tools. I bought a G4 Tower, Mac. Bought a mic, and I taught myself how to record. I started my little clique, and we started doing music officially. This was my company. This was my baby. And I had my artists, and I would record them, and we would put together projects and songs, and we had probably about 3 different projects, passing around the city as we went, grew up through school. A lot of projects with groups and different people and features. It wasn't until recently where I decided, like, I want to be a solo artist and put out, my visions and put out the things that I have, like I said, I was always a writer, tell my story and paint my pictures. I mean, I guess for everybody, music starts in your living room, in your basement. Like I said, I was, I had a good partner when I was growing up, and we did music for a couple years. He was serious like me, so we jailed and we really knocked out a lot of songs, and that started right in the room, recording off the radio, rapping over your favorite songs. Like that's where it started, right in my house. I'm from Pasadena, California. Small town right under LA, Los Angeles, and that's where it all started for me. That's where it all went down. The schoolyards, the playground, the backyard, freestyle session, true hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The cipher. That's where I fell in love with it. Hearing them spit at lunchtime. That's where it started for me. Like I said, I was a writer, so I had these things that I wanted to get off, and then I heard Triumph. I bomb atomically. Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define how I'll be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically performed armed robberies. Flee with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me. Battle scar shogun. Explosion with my pen hits. Tremendous. Ultraviolet shine blinds forensics. I inspect you through the feature simulanium. Killer bees sold 50 gold, 60 platinum. Shackling the masters with drastic rap tactics. Graphic displays melt the steel like blacksmiths. Black Woo jackets, queen bees ease the gungeons. From the Ripper Troman tear gas links to functions. Head bout to score, take flight inside a war. Tricks hit the floor, diehard fans demand more. Behold the gold soldier, control the globe slowly. Proceed to blow swinging swords like shinobi. And I heard that verse. And I said, what is that? I love that. I want to do that. I had words, I had lyrics, sometimes they would rhyme and it was stories. But I said, I want to do that. My favorite type of music, I don't know if I really have a particular favorite type of music. Like, I like music. So I guess you would say like real music, musicians playing instruments. I don't necessarily have to have words for my music. I just kind of like music when artists are saying something in their music. So I do like conscious music. I do like mellow grooves, but I like, turn up music as well. That's what gets me going. I'm an amp kind of guy, and I just, so, I like that aggressive, that, they flowing. I like bars. And really saying that. And I don't like, necessarily just watered down and let me just, I'm just kind of like just riding the beat as long as I can, but I'm not really saying too much. Like I like content in my music, but it really doesn't matter. I listen to a range of everything. Like I have an ear for everything, and I guess it's just a gift because I can listen past the genre. I hear what the people are saying, and that's what really gets to me. So I can listen to anything. I don't really have a particularly favorite. I just like instruments. My favorite instrument is a piano. My favorite instrument is piano. My favorite instrument, I love the flute. So you put those two, somewhere in some music, I might like it. Everything gets me inspired, but what inspires me the most is that hunger that you get when you're excited about something, and you just want to go. It's fresh and it's new to you. I love that hunger when I see young people that's just now starting out, because I work with a lot of different artists too. But that's what inspires me, and that's what keeps me going when I see how much they want this, and I'm able to help them. Because like I said, I didn't have too much help. I had to really do a lot of stuff on my own, even as a kid, or it wasn't going to get done. Feeding the culture, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Just teaching the next generation, the culture that was hip hop. Like, I don't believe the hip hop essence this generation, they don't understand what we felt in our time, what hip hop was. It has a completely different feel. They feel it in their generation, and you know, they get with the trends and all that, and that's fine, you know. But hip hop meant more than just lyrics and a beat. Hip hop was life. You have to be easily inspired. You have to be a self motivator, because nobody's gonna push you. You know, you're gonna, you know, not be productive if you need somebody to come and always drag you along, or come and, you know what I'm saying, give you that nudge. You got to be inspired on your own. So I kind of developed the quality to, you know, kind of take inspiration in anything. And that's just by like appreciating life. Like, you know, we're not guaranteed a long life on this earth. It's too short. So while I'm here, you know, I want to make the most of it and make my name and set my mark and make sure that whatever I did here lasts. You know, that's the most important thing to me. So that inspires me to do this. My legacy, I guess, you know. Yeah, I just had a project drop just a couple months ago. I have a mixtape series. They're called the Re-Up. I have two projects actually. The first one is Re-Up 3.5 Love. The second one is Re-Up 7.0 G. You can find that on Audio Mac. You can find that on DatPiff. You can go to my website, hustleguru.net, HUSSELLGURU.net. You know, links everywhere. I just dropped my new single, Dope Party, that's featuring RJB, you know, my Hood Hustler Camp. You can get that on iTunes. Just type in Zyto Crowns, ZYTOCROWNS. That Money Man video with Kris Ryan just dropped too. So, you know, I got a lot of future projects coming up. I'm trying to work on some film. So you're gonna see a lot of videos and film production coming up soon. You can find my music. Now I'm on any music vendor, Rhapsody, Amazon, iTunes, CD Baby. You can find me anywhere. Zyto Crowns. I'm the only one. ZYTOCROWNS. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Zyto Crowns.
Yeah. Check. Check. Huh? Artist perspective. Zyto Crowns. You know. Oh, you mad cause I'm on, but you are not a threat. Yeah, we turn that bitch down and let him cut the check. Ice dripping from my neck and wrists. Loud kicking, got it foggy where my iris is. Bar specialist, sick, I need medicine. Kill the mic, but some in these beats we need exorcists. I exercise the right for me to murder this. Skip all formalities when all they want is sentences. Well, I give you these bars, no scrimmaging. Game I'm efficient in, swag came infinite. Rap robots, follow trends on what's hot. Father, please forgive them cause they know not. No creativity, nothing coming off the dome, huh? Let me blaze the shit, smell the aroma. Mastering my zone, duh. Don't you step to the throne. We are not the same, I came to bring this music out of coma. 2015 Zyto Crowns. Dina. Yeah. Artist Perspect. KR, what up, my nigga?
Yo, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe below. It's Kris Ryan Media. I'm Zyto Crowns, and you were watching Artist Perspective.